Hello, in this video we're going to show you how to interact with PANDEM-2 simulation model. This tool, created for pandemic managers, models the key mechanisms whereby a novel pathogen infects a susceptible population and supports the generation of plausible disease trajectories. First, go to the top right corner in the landing screen. Hover your pointer over the Scenarios tab and then click Modeling. In this section, we're going to configure and run a new scenario, namely a particular event for which we want to explore its likely consequences. We start by clicking the Create New button. A new window appears where we can select the value of the basic reproduction number and the country for analysis. From this choice, the dashboard retrieves demographic information from Pandem source to configure various parameters in the simulation model. In this case, we keep the default values and click Enter Scenario Information. In the following screen, we type the name of the scenario. In this case, we can call it Baseline because it will serve as the basis for comparison. Other descriptive information can be added in the remaining text boxes. For now, we leave them blank. Then we click Continue. In the last screen of the configuration window, the interface allows us to modify the scenario intervention and other model parameters. To set a new baseline, we keep the default values. This choice implies a no-intervention scenario and sets the bar for comparison. We then click the Run button. The dashboard displays the results through various graphical devices. We save the results in the database by clicking Save.
Now we will look at how hospitalizations are expected to translate into resource demand. From the modelling homepage, we can load the previously saved scenario with all settings and results by clicking the Load button next to the scenario name. If you are a pandemic manager working on the front line, you might want to know what hospital resources will be needed in this scenario, whether there are likely to be resource shortfalls, and what actions you could take to mitigate this. Here's how the simulation model can help with these tasks. The simulated results are shown under 4 tabbed headings, the last 3 of which are hospital resource related. Looking at the second section, we can see the expected ward and ICU occupancy for the current baseline scenario. The third graph shows that ICU admissions are affected by a lack of capacity. Scrolling down, we see why. Pandemic ICU demand is expected to be nearly 6 times the normal total ICU capacity, resulting in a period of high stress in the hospital and additional patient deaths from lack of ICU. Looking at the third section, a gap in ICU beds, shown on the right-hand side, is expected from around day 61 to around day 110. How can we improve on this baseline no intervention scenario? There are 3 types of actions in the model that you can choose: public health policies, therapeutics, and surge strategies. Taking 2 examples, what if vaccinations are available from day 40 and therapeutic antivirals are administered to all ward patients? Click Add Scenario for comparison. Under Public Health Policies, turn vaccines on from day 40. And then go to Hospital Resources and set the antiviral capacity to 1, which means 100% all ward patients will be given antivirals. And then click Run. The results of the 2 scenarios will be displayed together to allow comparison. So going to the second section again, you can see that ward and ICU occupancy are reduced as ICU admissions, and that if you look down, the stress code has gone down and the ICU demand is much reduced, as are the potential additional deaths. So if you want to save that alternative scenario, you click the Update button and you can have up to 6 total scenarios to compare. So that concludes our demonstration of the PANDEM-2 simulator to give you a better understanding of its main features. For more information on the other PANDEM-2 tools mentioned in this video, such as the dashboard and PANDEM source, you can check out the other training videos on our YouTube channel or website.